Alanis Morissette is a Canadian-American singer and songwriter whose music often explores themes of personal growth, relationships, and introspection. Her style incorporates elements of alternative rock, post-grunge, and folk. In 1995, she gained international fame with the release of her third album, Jagged Little Pill. This masterpiece became a huge success, selling millions of copies worldwide and earning Morissette a Grammy Award for Album of the Year. On this very day, June 1st, 1974, Alanis Nadine Morissette was born in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. In celebration of her birthday exactly 50 years ago today, I've chosen a very cool and gritty track that never seems to grow old. If you'd like to have a listen, please feel free to use the provided link. Taken from the album Jagged Little Pill, here's today's birthday girl, Alanis Morissette, with You Oughta Know. Tony Hadley is an English singer and songwriter who is best known as the former lead vocalist of British new wave band Spandau Ballet. Their most notable hits with Tony Hadley as lead singer include Through the Barricades, Gold, and today's song choice. Known for his expressive vocal range and style, author Dave Rimmer described his voice as emulating both Frank Sinatra and David Bowie. On this very day, June 2nd, 1960, Anthony Patrick Hadley was born in London, England, to parents Josephine and Patrick Hadley. In celebration of his birthday exactly 64 years ago today, I've chosen a very romantic ballad that took the 80s by storm. If you'd like to have a listen, please feel free to use the provided link. Released in April 1983, here's Spandau Ballet featuring today's birthday boy, Tony Hadley, with True. Dan Hill is a Canadian singer and songwriter who is best known for his soft rock and pop ballads. His most notable hits include Can't We Try, Never Thought I Could Love, and today's included Songlink. In addition to his own successful singing career, Dan Hill has been a prolific songwriter. He's written songs for many artists including Celine Dion, Britney Spears, and Reba McEntire. On this very day, June 3rd, 1954, Daniel Grafton Hill IV was born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. In celebration of his birthday exactly 70 years ago today, I've chosen a very emotional ballad that truly put Dan Hill on the map. Taken from his album Longer Fuse, here's today's birthday boy, Dan Hill, with Sometimes When We Touch. Elle DeBarge is an American vocalist and songwriter who rose to prominence as lead singer of the family music group DeBarge. This group gained popularity in the early 1980s with a string of hits including All This Love, Love Me in a Special Way, and of course today's included Songlink. Elle DeBarge's falsetto vocals were a primary feature of their distinctive sound. In 1986, Elle DeBarge pursued a solo career and went on to release hits such as Who's Johnny and Love Always. On this very day, June 4th, 1961, Eldra Patrick DeBarge was born in Detroit, Michigan, to Ederline and Robert DeBarge. In celebration of his birthday exactly 63 years ago today, I've chosen an up-tempo dance song that truly captures the pop sound of that particular era. Released on February 23rd, 1985, here's DeBarge featuring today's birthday boy, Elle DeBarge, with Rhythm of the Night. Conway Twitty was an American singer and songwriter who was born in Friars Point, Mississippi on September 1st, 1933. Some of his most well-known songs include Hello Darlin', I'd Love to Lay You Down, Tight Fittin' Jeans, and today's attached Songlink. He was not only a successful solo artist, but also collaborated with Loretta Lynn on the duets Lead Me On and After the Fire Is Gone. His many awards include a 1999 induction into the Grammy Hall of Fame with his popular single Tight Fittin' Jeans. On this very day, June 5th, 1993, Harold Lloyd Jenkins, known professionally as Conway Twitty, died from an aneurysm at 59 years of age. In memory of his passing exactly 31 years ago today, I've chosen a crossover country ballad that topped the charts in Canada, the UK, and America. Released in July 1958, here's the late Conway Twitty with It's Only Make Believe. Billy Preston was an American singer and musician who was born in Houston, Texas on September 2nd, 1946. He was often referred to as the fifth Beatle due to his association with the band. Some of his more notable hits include Will It Go Round in Circles, Out of Space, and today's attached Songlink. Throughout his career, he received several Grammy Awards, including Best Pop Instrumental Performance for Out of Space in 1973 and The Wildest Organ in Town in 1974. On this very day, June 6, 2006, William Everett Preston died in Scottsdale, Arizona at 59 years of age. In memory of his passing exactly 18 years ago today, I've chosen a funky soul song that just makes you want to dance and sing. From his album The Kids in Me, here's the late Billy Preston with Nothing from Nothing. Tom Jones is an iconic singer who's well known for his powerful voice and charismatic stage presence. His most popular singles include What's New Pussycat, Delilah, Green Green Grass of Home, She's a Lady, and today's attached song link. Throughout his spectacular career, he has received many accolades, including the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 1966. In 2006, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his services to music and charity. On this very day, June 7, 1940, Thomas John Woodward, known professionally as Tom Jones, was born in Treforest, Wales. In celebration of his birthday exactly 84 years ago today, I've chosen a very popular and energetic sing-along that has literally transcended time. Released in 1965, here's today's legendary birthday boy, Tom Jones, with It's Not Unusual. Bonnie Pointer was an American singer who was born in Oakland, California on July 11, 1950. She was best known as a founding member of the Pointer Sisters, alongside siblings Ruth, Anita, and June. Together, this popular group released a string of hits including Fire, He's So Shy, Slow Hand, and Jump for My Love, just to name a few. In 1974, she co-wrote the hit single Fairy Tale, which won the group their first Grammy Award. And in 1994, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, along with her sisters. On this very day, June 8, 2020, Bonnie Pointer died from a cardiac arrest at her home in Los Angeles, California. She was 69 at the time. In memory of her passing exactly 4 years ago today, I've chosen her most popular song as a solo artist. If you'd like to have a listen, please feel free to use the provided link. Released in June 1979, here's the late Bonnie Pointer with Heaven Must Have Sent You. Jackie Wilson was an American singer who is often cited as being an influence on legends like Elvis Presley and James Brown. One of his most enduring hits is Higher and Higher, which is particularly known for its uplifting melody and passionate vocal performance. Nicknamed Mr. Excitement, in 1997, Jackie Wilson was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. On this very day, June 9, 1934, Jack Leroy Wilson Jr. was born in Highland Park, Michigan. In celebration of his heavenly birthday exactly 90 years ago today, I've chosen a classic track that was one of the earliest songs to appear on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. If you'd like to have a listen, please feel free to use the provided link. Released on November 17, 1958, here's today's heavenly birthday boy, Jackie Wilson, with Lonely Teardrops. Ray Charles was an American singer, songwriter, and pianist who was born in Albany, Georgia on September 23, 1930. In spite of losing his sight at a young age, his career was full of chart-topping hits, including What I'd Say, Georgia on My Mind, I Can't Stop Loving You, and today's attached song link. Throughout his career, he received numerous accolades, including the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2004, the biography film Ray brought renewed attention to his incredible life in music. On this very day, June 10, 2004, Ray Charles Robinson died from liver failure at his home in Beverly Hills, California. He was 73. In memory of his passing exactly 20 years ago today, I've chosen an up-tempo song that truly showcases his raw talent. Released in August 1961, here's the late Ray Charles with Hit the Road Jack. Graham Russell is a songwriter, musician, and vocalist who is best known as one of the founding members of the soft rock band Air Supply. This group achieved international success with a string of popular ballads, including Lost in Love, Every Woman in the World, The One That You Love, and today's attached song link. In 2013, Graham Russell and Russell Hitchcock were both inducted into the Australian Hall of Fame in recognition of their contributions to the music industry. On this very day, June 11, 1950, Graham Russell was born in Arnold, Nottingham, England. In celebration of his birthday exactly 74 years ago today, I've chosen an emotional ballad that can easily be considered as the group's signature song. Released on February 7, 1980, here's Air Supply, featuring today's birthday boy, Graham Russell, with All Out of Love. Chris Young is an American vocalist who gained prominence in 2006 after winning the television singing competition, Nashville Star. Since then, he has released several hit singles including Getting You Home, Tomorrow, I'm Coming Over, and today's attached song link. In 2011, he won the ACM Single of the Year award for his hit song, Voices. On this very day, June 12, 1985, Christopher Allen Young was born in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. In celebration of his birthday exactly 39 years ago today, I've chosen a country party song that gets me riled up every time I hear it. Taken from the album AM, here's today's birthday boy, Chris Young, with Ah Nah. Dennis LeCourrier is an American singer and songwriter who is best known as lead vocalist and guitarist for the rock band Dr. Hook. Some of this group's signature hits include Sylvia's Mother, cover of the Rolling Stone, Only 16, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman, and today's attached song link. On this very day, June 13, 1949, Dennis Michael LeCourrier was born in Union City, New Jersey. In celebration of his birthday exactly 75 years ago today, I've chosen a very sexy tune that charted within the top 10 in both Canada and the US. Taken from the album Sometimes You Win, here's Dr. Hook featuring today's birthday boy, Dennis LeCourrier, singing Sexy Eyes. Boy George is a British singer and songwriter who rose to fame in the 1980s as lead vocalist of the pop band Culture Club. Some of this group's most popular hits include Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?, Karma Chameleon, and today's chosen song link. Aside from his distinctive voice, Boy George is also known for his androgynous appearance and unique sense of style, which often included colorful outfits and elaborate hats. On this very day, June 14, 1961, George Allen O'Dowd, known professionally as Boy George, was born in Kent, England. In celebration of his birthday exactly 63 years ago today, I've chosen hands down my favorite Culture Club song. Taken from the album Kissing to Be Clever, here's Culture Club and Boy George with Time Clock of the Heart. Ella Fitzgerald, often referred to as the Queen of Jazz, was an iconic singer who was born in Newport News, Virginia on April 25, 1917. She was particularly known for her mastery of scat singing, a vocal improv with wordless syllables and nonsensical words. Throughout her incredible career, she won an unprecedented 13 Grammys, including a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1967. On this very day, June 15, 1996, Ella Jane Fitzgerald died from a stroke at her home in Beverly Hills, California. She was 79 at the time. In memory of her passing exactly 28 years ago today, I've chosen a song that just feels right for this time of year. If you'd like to have a listen, please feel free to use the provided link. Originally released in 1935, here's the legendary Ella Fitzgerald with Summertime. Gino Vanelli is a Canadian singer and songwriter who's known for his distinctive voice, eclectic music style, and a career that spans various genres. A winner of multiple Juno Awards, some of his biggest hits include I Just Want to Stop, Living Inside Myself, Wheels of Life, Black Cars, and today's attached song link. On this very day, June 16, 1952, Gino Vanelli was born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. In celebration of his birthday exactly 72 years ago today, I've chosen a sexy disco-infused song that was one of his first hits in the US. Released in 1974, here's today's birthday boy, Gino Vanelli, with People Gotta Move. Barry Manilow is an American singer and songwriter who is known for his popular ballads and contemporary sound. His most well-known songs include Looks Like We Made It, Mandy, Can't Smile Without You, I Write the Songs, and today's attached song link. Throughout his career, he has won several Grammy Awards, including Best Pop Vocal Performance for today's song choice. On this very day, June 17, 1943, Barry Allen Pincus, known professionally as Barry Manilow, was born in New York City. In celebration of his birthday exactly 81 years ago today, I've chosen a song with a distinct disco sound that truly emulates the era. Taken from the album Even Now, here's today's birthday boy, Barry Manilow, with Copacabana. Paul McCartney is an English singer, songwriter, and musician who gained worldwide fame as a primary member of the legendary Beatles. Aside from his countless tracks with the Fab Four, his solo hits featuring his backup band Wings include songs like Maybe I'm Amazed, Live and Let Die, Jet, and today's chosen song link, to name just a few. In 1997, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his services to music. On this very day, June 18, 1942, James Paul McCartney was born in Liverpool, England. In celebration of his birthday exactly 82 years ago today, I've chosen a song that topped the charts in several countries, including Canada, the UK, and America. Released on November 24, 1967, here's the Beatles alongside today's birthday boy, Sir Paul McCartney, with Hello, Goodbye. Ann Wilson is an American singer and songwriter who is best known as lead vocalist of the rock band Heart. Alongside her sister and lead guitar player Nancy Wilson, Heart produced a string of hit songs including Magic Man, Crazy on You, Alone, What About Love, and today's attached song link. In the year 2013, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Heart. On this very day, June 19, 1950, Ann Dustin Wilson was born in San Diego, California. In celebration of her birthday exactly 74 years ago today, I've chosen a high-tempo, guitar-driven song that truly showcases the hard rock side of Heart. Taken from the album Little Queen, here's Heart featuring today's birthday girl, Ann Wilson, with Barracuda. Lionel Richie is an American singer, songwriter, and record producer who started his career as lead vocalist of the Commodores. Known for their soulful funk and R&B sound, this group achieved success with hits like Easy, Brick House, and 3 Times a Lady. As a solo artist, some of his most iconic hits include All Night Long, You Are, Hello, and today's attached song link, to name a few. Throughout his career, he has won 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year in 1984 for Can't Slow Down. On this very day, June 20th, 1949, Lionel Brockman Richie Jr. was born in Tuskegee, Alabama. In celebration of his birthday exactly 75 years ago today, I've chosen a very heartfelt ballad that topped the charts in both Canada and the U.S. Released in September 1982, here's today's birthday boy, Lionel Richie, with Truly. Ray Davies is a singer and songwriter who is best known as lead vocalist for the English rock band The Kinks. Together, this group achieved success with hits like You Really Got Me, All Day and All of the Night, Come Dancing, and today's attached song link. In 1990, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and in 2017, Ray Davies was knighted for his significant contributions to the music industry. On this very day, June 21st, 1944, Raymond Douglas Davies was born in the Fortis Green area of London, England. In celebration of his birthday exactly 80 years ago today, I've chosen a fun sing-along track that's one of the Kinks' signature songs. Released on June 12, 1970, here's the Kinks featuring today's birthday boy, Ray Davies, with Lola. Cyndi Lauper is an American singer and songwriter who became known for her colorful, eccentric fashion sense, which included bright and mismatched clothing and wild hairstyles. Her most popular songs include True Colors, All Through the Night, Time After Time, She Bop, and today's attached song link. In 1985, she won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist, and Time After Time earned her an additional award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. On this very day, June 22, 1953, Cynthia Ann Stephanie Lauper was born in New York City. In celebration of her birthday exactly 71 years ago today, I've chosen the song that helped launch her career. Taken from the album She's So Unusual, here's today's birthday girl, Cyndi Lauper, with Girls Just Want to Have Fun. The late Myles Goodwyn was a singer, musician, and songwriter who was best known as lead vocalist for Canadian rock band April Wine. Some of the band's most popular songs include You Could Have Been a Lady, Roller, I Like to Rock, and of course today's attached song link. In 2012, he, alongside other members of April Wine, was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. On this very day, June 23, 1948, the late Myles Goodwyn was born in Woodstock, New Brunswick. In celebration of his heavenly birthday exactly 76 years ago today, I've chosen a power rock ballad that truly exemplifies his vocal prowess. Released in February 1981, here's April Wine featuring today's heavenly birthday boy, Myles Goodwyn, Just Between You and Me. Andy McCluskey is a British singer, songwriter, and co-founder of the synth pop band Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. A primary contributor to the 80s New Wave movement, their most popular songs included Enola Gay, So in Love, Dreaming, and today's attached song link. Regarded as an EDM pioneer in the UK, he has received various Ivor Novello, Grammy, and Brit Awards. On this very day, June 24, 1959, George Andrew McCluskey was born in Heswall, England. In celebration of his birthday, exactly 65 years ago today, I've chosen a song that was featured on the Pretty in Pink soundtrack. Released in 1986, here's OMD featuring today's birthday boy, Andy McCluskey, with If You Leave. Michael Jackson, often referred to as the King of Pop, was an American singer and songwriter who was born in Gary, Indiana on August 29, 1958. He initially rose to fame as lead singer of the Jackson 5, a family group that released popular tracks like ABC, I Want You Back, and I'll Be There. As a solo artist, Jackson produced even more iconic tracks including Rock With You, Thriller, Billie Jean, Beat It, and today's attached song link, to name a very few. Throughout his career, he has won 13 Grammy Awards and is the recipient of the Grammy, Legend, and Lifetime Achievement Awards. On this very day, June 25, 2009, Michael Joseph Jackson died from cardiac arrest at his rented mansion in Los Angeles. He was 50 years old at the time. In memory of his passing exactly 15 years ago today, I've chosen a popular disco song that helped launch an impressive solo career. Taken from his 1979 album Off the Wall, here's the legendary Michael Jackson with Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Ariana Grande is an American singer and songwriter who has become one of the most successful and influential pop artists of her generation. To this point in her career, her primary hits include Problem, Into You, No Tears Left to Cry, Seven Rings, and today's attached song link. Amongst her many accolades at just 31 years of age, she has won a Brit Award, 3 AMAs, and 2 Grammys. On this very day, June 26, 1993, Ariana Grande was born in Boca Raton, Florida. In celebration of her birthday exactly 31 years ago today, I've chosen a sexy R&B ballad that was Grammy nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance in 2017. Released on March 11, 2016, here's today's birthday girl, Ariana Grande, with Dangerous Woman. Bobby Womack was an American singer and songwriter who was born in Cleveland, Ohio on March 4, 1944. As a solo artist, his most popular songs include Across 110th Street, If You Think You're Lonely Now, Woman's Got a Habit, and today's attached song link. In 2009, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in recognition of his influence on soul and R&B music. On this very day, June 27, 2014, Robert Dwayne Womack died at his home in Tarzana, California at the age of 70. In memory of his passing exactly 10 years ago today, I've chosen a song that was originally recorded in 1962 by his family group, the Valentinos. Re-released in January 1974, here's the late Bobby Womack with Lookin' for a Love. Kellie Pickler is an American singer and songwriter who came to prominence in 2006 as a contestant on the reality TV show American Idol. Since then, She has produced a string of notable songs, including Red High Heels, Don't You Know You're Beautiful, and Today's Attached Songlink. In addition to American Idol, she also appeared on another reality TV show, Dancing with the Stars, which she won in 2013. On this very day, June 28, 1986, Kelly Dawn Pickler was born in Albemarle, North Carolina. In celebration of her birthday exactly 38 years ago today, I've chosen a song that was co-written by the one and only Taylor Swift, who also provides backup vocals on this track. Released on December 1st, 2008, here's today's birthday girl, Kelly Pickler, with Best Days of Your Life. Colin Hay is a singer and songwriter who is best known as lead vocalist and principal songwriter for Men at Work. The band's most popular hits were in the 1980s and include songs like Down Under, Overkill, and Today's Attached Songlink. Heavily based on his influence, in 1983, Men at Work won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist. On this very day, June 29, 1953, Colin James Hay was born in Ayrshire, Scotland. In celebration of his birthday exactly 71 years ago today, I've chosen a song that topped the Billboard charts in America. Taken from the 1981 album Business as Usual, here's Men at Work featuring today's birthday boy, Colin Hay, with Who Can It Be Now? Fantasia Barrino, commonly known as Fantasia, is an American R&B singer who gained national attention in 2004 as winner of the reality TV series American Idol. Her most popular songs to date include I Believe, When I See You, and Today's Attached Songlink. Throughout her career, she has received several Grammy Awards, including Best Female R&B Vocal Performance for her 2010 single, Bittersweet. On this very day, June 30th, 1984, Fantasia Monique Barrino was born in High Point, North Carolina. In celebration of her birthday exactly 40 years ago today, I've chosen a soulful ballad that topped the R&B charts in the U.S. Taken from her debut album Free Yourself, here's today's birthday girl, Fantasia, with Truth Is.